I thought that that time would have come with Alexa because it was kind of like purpose built to talk to, and you talk to it and it should talk back to you, but it didn't quite have the same impact, did
Yeah.
it? It was very much a
No,
slow burner, Alexa.
well, yeah. And that's because Alexa and Google Home, and Siri were all built on fundamentally different technology. So like when I said the difference between GPT and ChatGPT, or like Cohere between our extra large model and our command model. That's not a difference of technology. That's just a difference of like data. Like what data are we training this model on? But it's the same underlying tech. Now, Alexa, completely different tech. Alexa's like when those things first came out, I remember like I've been, excited about when those things first came out, I was up in Canada when Google Home came out and I went down to the States, like in part because I wanted to get a Google Home and they were selling them in the States. They weren't selling them in Canada. Like I was super excited about it. I bought like three, I plugged them into my house. And over the next few years, I slowly unplugged them because
Mm.
they fundamentally didn't work because you'd ask it a thing and it wouldn't quite get it, or you'd ask it and it would like do the wrong thing or something. And it very quickly became like a joke. Like the only way I would use them in my house would be for the purposes of asking a stupid thing and getting it to answer. Because functionally it wasn't any more efficient than just using your phone. I mean, the same happened when those were on the phone, right? There was a brief moment when Siri came out. You'd see people walking around the street being like, "Oh, Siri, like do this thing." And that stopped really quickly. And the reason it stopped was that if you did that, you looked stupid, like walking around the street. And the reason you look stupid was not because we're not used to people like talking to their phones in public, like that happens all the time. But you look stupid because anybody seeing you did it knew what you were doing was futile. Like knew that what you were doing was not actually more effective than just using the phone. And you were using this technology because you were excited about the technology, not because it was an effective way of interacting with your phone.